Hello, my name is Blake Cummings with MSI Credit Solutions. I just wanted to take a couple minutes, explain exactly, who we are, what we do. Bottom line, we specialize in increasing our client's credit score by removing, negative derogatory information from one's credit report, help them achieve their credit goals. Now, in order for the program to work, this is important. We need to make sure right now that you are back on track, that you're currently paying all your bills and obligations that you have right now on time. The last thing that we want to do, is enroll somebody in our program and get everything fixed up, cleaned up, have all that fall apart because of a late payment or something. So as long as you do your part, which is to stay current on your current obligations, we'll definitely do our part. We've been doing this 13 years. We get our part down to a science. Now, what we do is we remove negative derogatory information from one's credit report. Typical things that we come across and have a great track record of removing are things like late payments, collections, charge-offs, any kind of paid collection, public record, tax liens, judgments, things of that nature. We average over the past 13 years around about a 50 to 80% deletion rate. You might ask yourself, well, how is that done? How do you get this stuff off the credit report? Now, I can give you a real simple analogy to break it down. It's kind of exactly like when you get a speeding ticket. Now, there's a couple of options when you do get a speeding ticket. You can pay the ticket or you can plead not guilty. Now, if you just walk in, pay a speeding ticket, that ticket's going to go on your permanent driving record. It's the exact same thing with a collection. You pay a collection, it just re-reports on the credit report. It does not remove the negative blemish from the credit report. Now, the other option that you do have with a ticket is you can plead not guilty. Now, what happens if you go to court on a ticket and the officer that issued you that ticket does not show up? You simply fill that ticket out. It's the same concept of what we're doing. We're contacting the bureaus and creditors collection companies. Federal law states that these companies have to have and maintain all the original documentation. They've got to have applications, contracts, even your signature. What we tend to find is 50 to 80% of the time they don't have that stuff. So if they don't, federal law says these things have to be removed. Once we remove it, any kind of balance you happen to have associated with any of that stuff is automatically removed with it. We save our clients tons of money on that end. And it's a permanent fix. The fact that these things are actually being removed by an actual federal law, we really don't have to worry about this stuff coming back. So the next step, what we need to do is simply take a look at a credit report.